What's going on, guys? This is the CharizardMosh channel. My name is Charlie Mosh, and before we get into the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss out on any of the daily videos I post. Now, we're going to be checking out the new Battle Villa that just refreshed, but before we do that, let's go ahead and do our daily summons. Hopefully, they're not too bad. I haven't been getting the best of luck when it comes to summons lately, so hopefully that'll change today. Probably not. I did see on Twitter yesterday somebody pulled Guzma from a daily summon. That's like insanely cool, man. Like, good job on that one. Alright, I will take the 3-star power-ups as usual. I saw another guy asking if they were going to drop any new 3-star units because he was able to get all of his units up to 4 or 5 stars. I'm not too sure about that. No news about that yet, but if there is, I will definitely let you guys know. Yay, more 3-star power-ups. I need to get my units up to that level as well. And Sabrina's gone. Okay. So let's go ahead.
Hope I see you again.
You will, trust me. Alright, so let's check out the Battle Villa. I haven't looked at these yet. You can see all the exclamation points in the upper left-hand corner here. It looks like Hall number 25 is going to be Nolan this time. But we'll go ahead and start all the way down here at the bottom. Challenge in Villa Part 1. Hall 1. Let's see what the details are for here. Okay, so it's just electric types. I would probably bring in who I've got selected here, Hao and Pikachu. Because you're going to be using Pikachu later on anyways. Let's see what the second Hall is. Water types. Okay, so who would we use for water types? Maybe like Crasher, Wake, and no, I would use Samurott because Samurott would be one of the other ones that we would use later on as well. Alright, let's see what the Hall 3 is. Ice. Probably like Lorelei, I think. She would be really good. Let's see here. Part 4. Or Hall 4, rather. Let's see what they're doing here. Electric, water, ice. Okay, so any combination of the ones I said before. I would probably do Samurott, Pikachu, and Lorelei. Lapras. Hall 4. Oh, we just did that one. Let's go up to Hall 5. It's going to be Rachel this time. So, ice, water, and electric. Okay. So, ice, water, and electric are going to be your first bosses, like the first 5 levels, so the first milestone. You know, I guess the first milestone is Hall 1, but so the second milestone is going to be ice and water and electric. Let's see, what Hall 6 is going to be fire. Okay. Well, if you have Charizard, this is not a problem. Yeah, super not a problem. Hall 7 is going to be rock. And let's check this out. Okay, that's going to be fairly easy. Olivia would probably be your best bet with that one. Let's see here. Hall number 8, grass types. Now, for grass types, that's going to be... I would recommend probably Rosa and Superior? I'm having the worst time with pronouncing Pokemon names. But Rosa and Superior probably, because they are one of the more useful units because of their high bulk stat. So let's check out Hall 9, which is going to be a combination of all 3 of the types that we used before. Let's see what their weakness... Okay. So yeah, if you just use like Charizard, Olivia, and Superior, you'd be just fine with that one. Olivia's Pokemon is Lycanroc. If you use Lycanroc with them, that'd be good. And then Hall 10 is Thornton. He was so hard in the last one, man. Let's see here. Again, a combination. Grass, Rock, and Fire. So the same team from before should be able to take those guys out. If not in your first run, in your second run. And that's why it's important to choose the first team as well, because Pikachu and, well, Pikachu specifically, he would be really useful if he's able to live through the first 5 halls, to throw him onto that team. If you haven't used his potions yet, that would be the time to use his potions. Let's check it out. Hall 11 is fighting types. And... okay. That'll be pretty easy with Karen and Houndoom. Especially if you get them to Mega. I mean, that fight should be over before you Mega, but, you know. Steel types. So, Steven and Metagross if you got them. Or Thornton and Bronzong. Definitely the ones to go with for that one. Let's see. 13. It's going to be Dark type again, so that would be Karen and Houndoom if you got them. Oh, for the fighting types, did I say Karen and Houndoom for this one? For the fighting types, you should use oh, let me take a look real quick. Cynthia and Mega Garchomp, of course, would be a good one. Let's see here. Where was the... because it's one of the newer ones. Karina and Lucario, or Mega Lucario, would be really useful for that one. As well as Marshall and Conkeldurr. And, oh, what was her name? Maylene and Medicham. Any of those would definitely work out for Hall number 11. For Hall number 13, use Karen and Houndoom. If you don't have them, Charon with Stoutland is really good because he has a dark attack. And if all else fails, you have Nanu with the Alolan Persian, which is a dark type, but stay away from that one if you can. Use Charon and Stoutland if you don't have Karen and Houndoom. Hall 14 is going to be a combination of the 3 types before we talked about. Okay. And just watch out for Gengar here. Because of his Hypnosis attack. It can just disrupt your team and be really annoying. Let's see here. Hall 15. Okay, so it's going to be Karen, and then Steven Metagross, and then, like, Karina and Lucario. Not too bad. Hall 17, or Hall 16 rather, Dragon types, so Lance if you got him, Claire, Iris, and Drake with Salamence. You know, all solid picks here. There really isn't a terrible Dragon type in the game yet. So even like Drake and Salamence or Iris and Hoxcris, is that its name? Hang on a sec. Hoxorus. It sounds almost Egyptian. Haxorus. Even though their stats are on the lower end when it comes to the dragon types currently in the game, I mean, you guys should have Claire at least by now, so definitely use her if you don't have Lance. So let's see here. Flying types is going to be the next advantageous type to use. So like Blue and Pidgeot would definitely get you there. What is this? Poison types? Yeah, so Koga and Crobat, Janine and Ariados would be solid picks for that one. Let's see here. Hall 19 is going to be a combination of the three. So yeah, Pidgeot, Claire, and Koga would be really useful here. Well, let's see here. In Hall 20, which is going to be getting pretty tough now. Let's see. Dragons is going to be the last type. Okay, so like Koga and Janine, then like Blue with probably Skyla. I'd say Skyla, yeah. And then of course dragon types, but be careful with the dragon types because your team's going to be weak against that team as well, because dragon is super effective against its own type. So again, if you have like a Charizard that's pretty powered up, which you should be powering it up if you have it, I would probably use that one there instead. Definitely bring the dragon types. Probably open with the dragon types and then let Charizard wipe up whatever's left. Alright, Hall 21, Psychic types. Let's check this out. So, Sabrina, if you got her. Definitely Sabrina. But you got Mew and Mewtwo. You've got, well, yeah, just stay with them. Definitely Mewtwo because he was free to play. Caitlyn would be another decent unit to bring there, but, you know, you've got Mewtwo, so why? Let's see here. Ghost types for Hall 22. Mewtwo. I would just bring Mewtwo again because he's got Shadow Ball. Fantina and Ms. Magius, if you got them, because they're also a hard-hitting ghost type, but Mewtwo is just, you know, gonna be a better unit for the majority of us that are playing who did not pull Fantina. Let's see here. Bug type. Guzma, if you have him, definitely use Guzma. Plumero would be good for any of the poison types as well. Salazzle, definitely a good poison type attacker. Slash support type unit. Well, she's like a tech unit who can do some support, but definitely is going to need more support than she can give. But yeah, Guzma here. What's her name? Viola? Let's see here. And the reason why I'm looking over here, I'm looking at my computer because I'm working on a project for you guys that hopefully I'll have done either tomorrow or the next day, where it's going to be a very comprehensive list for all the physical, pretty much all the stats that you get from Game Press. But Game Press, when you try to look at the stats like in a row, like physical attack in a row, like from most attack to least attack, it's jumbled up. It's not all perfect. So this is going to be my list of all that information in perfect list. Plus it's going to have their rank of which one's number 1 to which one's number 138, which is how many sync pairs are currently in the game right now. And I'm going to add up all of those rankings for all the stats. Plus, I'm going to take into account the expanded sync pairs, so they'll get like a special rating, I guess. But it'll be essentially whichever Pokemon has the lowest, or sync pair rather, has the lowest score is going to be the best overall sync pair. But that's coming down the line. Let me check. So, yeah. Viola and Mascarin would be a pretty solid bug type pair, but you also have like Noland with Pinsir, and Mega Pinsir, Bugsy with Beedrill, also another solid bug type. So let's go on to Hall 24. So yeah, Mewtwo is going to be very, very useful on this level. So yeah, I just bring Mewtwo with like Guzma or Noland, and take her out first, Tate. Because the other ones where the Psychic is going to be the weakness, those are going to be easy enough to take out with Mewtwo. And then Nolan, or Viola, Guzma would be able to take out Liza there pretty quickly. Alright, let's move on to Hall number 25. The last one. So, this one might actually be an easier run through than last Battle Villa. Bug types, Ghost and Psychic types are pretty abundant in the game. So you guys should be able to run through Hall number 25. Just make sure, if you need to bring support units, definitely bring Mew. Because he's got the first aid abilities from its expanded sync pair, or sync grid rather. Pikachu, of course, the Potion Master, and high bulk stat Pokemon to take hits like let's see, are any of these? Okay, so I would bring like Rosa and Superior for taking damage, because they do use grass type attacks, so Hilbert and Samurott probably not be the best. Yeah, that would be my recommendation. Probably like a Thornton and Bronzug, or even like an Erica and Vileplume, because they have high bulk stat too. And I'll do a bulk stat video. Yeah, I'll do a bulk stat list video, because I've got that list done. So I'll do that for you guys tomorrow. I'll include the spreadsheet as a PDF for you guys to download, so you guys can just have that information. And yeah, guys, definitely bring Pikachu, Potion Master, Mew for first aid, Charizard if you have him, because it's just a hard hitter. But mainly what you're going to want to use is the bug types, so any of the bug types that we just mentioned. Guzma, if you pulled him, would probably be the best. And Mewtwo is just going to be your main go-to for this one. He uses Shadow Ball, and he's a powerful psychic attack, so definitely use that. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Hit the like button before you leave, so I know that you're real. And definitely hit the subscribe button so you never miss out on any of my daily videos. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Later.